Hey everyone, today we're going to get into how to create money goals and work towards them. All right, if you aren't familiar with the SMART goal framework, I'm going to break it down for you and show you how to implement it in your life because, well, it's an amazing framework to know, especially when it comes to your money. But before I get into it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome money content. All right, so what is a SMART goal? Well, the SMART in SMART goals stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. This is a great framework to use when working towards creating financial goals for yourself because, well, it forces you to create specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time bound goals, which is, well, SMART. All right, let's start with specific. In order for a goal to be effective, it needs to be specific. A specific goal answers questions like, what needs to be accomplished? Who's responsible for it? You, yourself, and you. And what steps need to be taken to achieve it? Measurable means quantifying your goal. That is making sure it's measurable, and it makes it easier to track progress and know when you've actually reached the finish line. And time bound. SMART goals should have time-related parameters built in to help you stay on track. Now, I only talked about those three things, but we'll get into the rest. I'm going to show you how to create SMART financial goals using Much. You can sign up for free at www.usemuch.com, and let's get into it. All right, everyone, we are going to get into how to create SMART goals. Again, that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based goals. And we're going to be inputting that into Much. So if you have a premium account, you can put as many goals and track as many goals as you want. But for the purposes of this demo, this is, again, in a demo account, so you can see how to do it yourself. We're going to go ahead and just add a goal. You have the ability to do this on the free tier. You can track one goal. And since we're getting kicked off this month with our Sweet 16 challenge in Much, we're going to go ahead and create a SMART goal, which is tracking essentially this time against the Sweet 16 challenge. And that is just encouraging everyone to save at least $5 towards a particular goal, whether that's to invest more, save more, or put $5 extra towards debt every single week. That's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to name this a Sweet 16 challenge. Okay. And I'm just going to put flying money. My goal for this challenge, I want to say, I want to push myself to do $500 in the next 16 weeks. And the target date for this is, I know that I want this completed by the 31st. So again, the specific goal is the Sweet 16 challenge. And you might even want to put, whether you're looking to invest more, you could put extra to debt, or, extra to your emergency fund, savings. It's a very specific goal. So I want to put extra. This is my goal is to, during this whole challenge, is to invest more. And that is my specific goal. Measurable, I'll be able to track my progress within Much. And is it attainable? So $500 for, let's say, someone that has holidays coming up, and maybe it should only be like $5 every single week. Theoretically, $5 every single week for 16 weeks is $80. So that might not seem like anything crazy, but maybe perhaps I want this to do $250 extra, and over the next 16 weeks is more money than I'm starting with now. So I'm going to say, let's say instead of 500, let's say 250. And my current balance is 0, and my monthly contribution, you can either input something here if you already know that information, and or if you don't know it, Much is going to calculate it for you anyway, so you'll be able to see that. But let's say specifically you can put $100 towards that goal every single month. You would be able to put that here. But for the purposes of just putting in a goal and understanding how much you need, so that's that relevant and time-based, tying it back to this completion date, I'm being very specific and intentional about how much I want to save for this goal and by when. So again, I want to save $250 for this goal by this target date, the end of this year. My monthly contribution, I'm not totally sure where that's going to land just yet, so I'm going to leave that blank. And I'm starting this goal from scratch, so it's going to be $0. I'm going to go ahead and add this now. And you'll see here that my weekly is a little over what my expected amount would be. So where the Sweet 16 challenge is really challenging folks to do $5 every single week to their goal. My weekly contribution will be $15.85. My monthly will look like $67. And, I have roughly 17 or 16 weeks to complete this. My amount needed, or my actual goal, that what I'm trying to work towards, is having $250 saved by the end of the year, so December 31st, and my current balance is zero. As I go along through this challenge and or just tracking a goal in general, what you'll want to do is come in and log this progress. Now that could be on a weekly basis, that can be on a monthly basis, however that looks. So let's say, for instance, you are looking to invest every single week. You're doing a dollar cost average strategy into an index fund, and you're doing a fractional share, a little piece of an ETF. So $5. You come in and you say, cool, I'm going to select the Sweet 16 challenge. That's where I'm trying to mark my goal. And on Fridays, every single Friday, you just want to come in and log your payment. When you made it, you're going to go ahead and log that, and it will start ticking and tying your progress. And the great thing about this is you can look back and see, the progress that you've made so far. You'll start seeing this number tick down as you, go along logging your progress. But then you'll also see that detail here when you log that progress and start tracking against that goal within Much. It already does the calculations for you, so it's super easy to use. And yeah, if you are accessing the premium tier, you're able to track as many goals as you want. You can input that, track those details if you'd like here. And then equally, if you are on the free tier, you get to track at least one goal. And this is a great way to do it. I encourage all of you to go ahead and sign up for the Sweet 16 Challenge if you haven't already. And if you are watching this video post the Sweet 16 Challenge, I encourage you to even create your own within the new year, or starting where you're at right now. 16 weeks of just progress on any goal. And the real thing is not necessarily the amount, but the habit that you're forming. 16 weeks of coming in, logging progress, and also working towards a goal, whether that be $1, $2, whatever, every single week, making some progress towards a goal, because it's absolutely better than zero at the end of the day. Hopefully this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something else.